improving existing designs is what I want to do rather than approaching jewelry with traditional skills, rather than just manipulating the metal to fit around a stone. I wanted to find a balance where the stone can make space for the structure. Hi, my name is Lois. I'm a jewelry maker and I mainly work with stainless steel, and I'm located at Cockpit Arts in Bloomsbury. I first came to London with the goal of becoming a product designer. I've been making products in wood since I was in high school, and I had the opportunity to try out different subjects and to work with metal, and I fell in love with the material. I saw it as a miniature version of product design. I started looking at inspiration from packaging design. I was first inspired by this artist called Andrea Ardelli. So she redesigned an egg carton with less material, hence making it less wasteful, and it was the whole idea of being sustainable in our daily lives and redesigning things that already exist. Because of my background, I've started with a very industrial style with a lot of nuts and bolts and screws, but slowly I became more contemporary and fluid with my lines and shapes in my jewelry. My jewelry is a miniature version of architect-built buildings.
I often notice the different characteristics of each building and structure, particularly in windows and scaffoldings. I observe the various joining methods and how the scaffolding alters the building's visual appearance.
This is my first time using stainless steel in my collection and combining it with the laser welder. I've always enjoyed non-precious metals in my creations. Oftentimes when you work with precious metals, it's quite soft, and with the way that I do my own setting, I call it creative setting, requires a lot of the material to have a really hard characteristic. I wanted to challenge the relationship between the stone and the setting, so I actively carve into the gemstones to make space for my wires to sit, and that way I can set my stones at different angles and use gemstones as a building block to build my jewelry. I made it my mission to set stones only showing the girdle, which is the side of the stone, on a baguette cut, to emphasize that other facets are equally important than the top facing gemstone facet.
The greenhouse ring is definitely the most challenging piece to create. If one stone doesn't align with the other, the structure won't be symmetrical. However, every time I wear this ring and see its visual impact, all the challenges are worth it. It is definitely my latest accomplishments.
My other favorite one would be the temple ring. The temple ring was one of the rings where I had an idea in my brain and I thought it was absolutely ridiculous, and I made it anyway, and actually it came out so beautifully that I wanted to wear it every day.
Creating my pieces require constantly shifting between microscopic views. Initially, seeing everything enlarged, including my mistakes, was daunting. However, I soon realized that this enlarged view also serves as a visual reminder of my improvements. To ensure the two materials safely rely on each other, I require extreme precision when carving my gemstones. They are then transformed into wearable jewelry using the technology of laser welding. Laser welding is typically used for repairing jewelry, but for me it is the most essential tool. I need the gemstone to be securely in place before moving on to the next step. The laser welder allows me to build a metal structure without harming the stones. This precision and capability making laser welding indispensable in bringing my intricate designs to life.